Great to have an extra meeting fitted in this week, and in the Eastern Cape we will look forward to racing on Wednesday with Dean Smith to chat about the Gavin Smith Racing runners, and they get off to a busy start in race 1 where Donny T is a horse that ran really well last time out. He's going to step up and try 1400 again on Friday. He'll be joined by Reddy, who ran a super race in an age group feature in his last start, which was listed, and joining them will be Global State, who's definitely capable of better and is relatively well weighted.
It's Global State. He's just come back from his Cape stint. We freshed him up and we're hoping for some improvement from him. Thankfully his ratings dropped quite a bit. Reddy, this race was add-on, it was a graduation plate, and he is a two-time winner, so he must be in with a shout. 14 Poly wasn't a bad run last time out. He's doing quite well back at home. He's enjoyed his little freshen up after his 3-year-old stint, so they're expecting a positive run from him. Donny T, very good run last time out. He stayed on the whole way from the wide draw. and Jose does know him quite well, and expecting a competitive effort.
We move on to race 2. 4 runners step out here. We are going to start with Paris Lass. Now, she is lethal over course and distance, and she is definitely a runner here. And racing alongside her will be Song of Myself. She won a cracker on Friday where she jumped up in class, and once again she beat the boys.
It's Paris Lass, very good run last time out. She jumped the touchline. She actually ran on quite nicely. We're very happy with that. And she is a front runner. She loves track and trip. If she can ping the gate, she should be a big runner on Wednesday. Song of Myself, very good win on Friday. We'll see how she is this morning and make a decision if she'll be running on Wednesday.
They'll be joined by Unconquerable Lady, who will be having her peak run in the province off 2 fair efforts thus far, and Project Runway. Now, she is up in class, but she really is a fan of track and trip.
And it's Project Runway, a really good run last time out. She just got pipped off by the stable companion. She loves track and trip. She should be competitive. Calvin rode a very good race in her last time. And Unconquerable Lady, she found the 14 a touch too far last time. She just faded out towards the end, and 1,000 meters she should be running on, and she's come back to form, so we're hoping for another good run.
Moving to race 3, newcomer to the yard, Kitchady will be stepping out. Now, he definitely has the form that catches the eye, but Dean, it will be Poly debut and off a lengthy break.
He has had a long break, but we have put quite a bit of work into him. We've given him a gallop on the Poly as well. We're quite happy with it. He's a nice big horse, and we're expecting a good run.
Moving to race 5, a bit chilly runs. Now, this fellow's always about the mix, and he should be so again on Wednesday.
This is probably his best trip, the 2000 Poly. The mile Poly, they turn on into a sprint and he can't turn it on fast enough. Back to his best trip, he has to be a runner.
Moving to race 6, the 3 runners here. James Fitzjames will be having his peak run after the gelding. He'll be joined by Polynomial, who really enjoyed the 1400 and was finishing quite well and could enjoy stepping up to the mile on Wednesday. And also Key News, who's another newcomer to the yard.
It's Polynomial. When she just came, she used to race quite hard. We did try on the mile before, and she just raced way too hard. She just ran herself into a hole. So we started off in the sprints, and she's been switching off and running on. Good. Very happy with the 14 last time. She ran on nicely, so the mile shouldn't be a problem. She should run us a good race, and hope she can be into quartets. Key News, lovely horse. He's doing quite well back at home, expecting a good effort from him. And James, this is his, like you said, his third run after the gelding. He does need the mile trip, so expecting some improvement.
Moving to race 7, here Sylvonian. He's a horse that's in fair form, and he does come in with a neat draw. Drawn even better is Instaworthy, and she also comes in as best weighted, so having some really solid juvenile form behind her, she looks a runner.
It's Insta. She's a lovely filly. She's enjoyed her break after a little Durban stint, and she's doing really well back at home, expecting a big run from her. And Sylvonian, good run last time out. He ran on really nicely. He would like to step up to the 12. And he's slowly bouncing back to himself, so expecting another good effort.
We close with race 8, and I'm sure Charlie's really happy to finally be talked about on camera. He's in the box behind us, a real character. He absolutely thrives on the Poly, and especially so over track and trip. He'll enjoy being down in class. Joining him, Her Royalty, another who's at best on Poly, and if she reproduces her penultimate, she'll certainly be a runner. And finally, Miss Shivey, up in class, but always thereabouts over track and trip.
It's Miss Shivey, better run from her last time out. I was very happy with the run. She ran on nicely, so she must be included. Charlie Maloney loves track and trip. He's an honest sort. Nothing just went his way last time from the wide draw, and he ran on quite nicely, so expecting a good run. Her Royalty, last time out I thought she would have travelled a bit better and gone a bit closer. We'll be trying something different Wednesday, maybe a different bit, a softer bit, and she should run. It's a big race.
Whatever the case, these are runners that certainly look to be competitive in the last of the day.